There's moments where I like graze into the purple thing, and it like slams me into the ground, but I don't see it's happening because there's no audio visual feedback indicating that it has happened unless you can actually tell where your character is at every given second. Because there's no sound effect for getting sucked into the thing, and there's no visual because the camera's no longer following me as much as it normally does. Like when I fall down those things during normal gameplay, it's super apparent because I need to get rid of life leech because it's not going to help me here. It's super apparent when I'm fall down them normally because the camera's following me, so I'm just like, wow, giant vertical movement. I'm not going to miss this. Let's see, so we currently have health recovery, which won't help me. That reduces my armor. That's super iffy too. My armor's at 30 right now, and I lose half of it. Yeah, it only happens when you defeat an enemy, which doesn't happen here either. Reduces cannon recoil and incoming environmental damage. That's a little vague in what it means. What does environmental damage mean? Like, does it mean environmental damage caused by the recoil, or just forever? Because environmental damage is really brutal, so if I can reduce it by 40%, that's actually not bad, but I can't tell if that's what it means or not. Increased, I think I went with the bonus damage last time, didn't I? Attacks ignore shields, not really relevant now. Increases chance of letting critical hits. Dare I just be like, let's reduce my health dangerously. This reduces my health by a significant margin, but gives me 10% bonus crit chance, 20% bonus melee damage, which takes me to 163 damage and a 33% chance of critting. Jesus. That's a lot of damage. This is almost... You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do a gimmick run. Let's try it. That's the point of roguelites and stuff like that, is to have like different variations and runs and stuff like that, so... I know from the onset this is like a bad idea for obvious reasons, because that's super dangerous to me. But it might just provide so much damage that I can easily destroy the boss. The main issue is probably going to be that the boss... is that you can't just destroy the boss outright, because his response to you doing a bunch of damage is to go into various, like, screw you modes, where he tries to obliterate you as punishment, basically. And those moments are probably going to be when I'm in trouble. Welp, that's not where I wanted to go. Welp. Oh, I need to go up there. But I ran out of my double jump. Ideally, I'd be using this build with the upgraded versions of these skills. Because an obvious problem I have is that these skills are both rank 1, which is unfortunate because they're the ones I'm actually interested in using. The slow-mo actually affects my platforming skill a little bit. I get like disoriented a little bit. We're clear. Nope. Not a secret this time. So yeah, ideally I'd have the ones that have higher damage bonuses, which probably have higher negatives too, come to think of it. But right now I don't, so this is probably not the best plan. But I bet those freaking I bet those crystals are gonna melt now. I was already, like, half destroying them without even having to deal with a freaking, attack come in. So, like, if I can further increase my damage, I might be able to just take them out in a single flight. But I have to survive the things in between, and that's tough. Dodging as a tiny person is rough. Never give up on pickups. No reason to stop picking them all up now, at least. They can all give me tiny, tiny amounts of upgrade that help me against the boss as we do it. This has to be the worst idea. This build is a bad idea. God, look at the damage, though. Ow. And I'm already basically... Where am I, even? Jesus. I really do lose track of myself completely. It's amazing. I dodged that, right? Yeah. He's already half dead. That was, like, seconds, it felt like. He somehow has, like, such a radical slam. Oh, that's a shot. Oh, did I dodge it? I think I rolled through it. Somehow has such a dramatic slam that it causes all the nearby debris to levitate indefinitely. That's crazy. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I literally I have no idea where I am. Hi. I'm gonna die now. Jeez. Oh, that fell. I fell. Smash, please. Thank you. That's one down. Nope, damn it. Got to fall. Woohoo! Oh wow, this is actually working out more than I would expect. Oh, there it goes again. My ammo's full. I was kind of forgetting about my gun a little bit because I was in a hurry and trying not to die. How am I still alive? I feel like this shouldn't be working, and it is. Where am I? There I am. Click. I'm just ignoring all of the turrets shooting at me. Like, I can probably make it. I can survive-ish. He is so close to dying. This... I did not think this could work, and it is totally working right now. Yes, I just... Oh, no. Where am I? There I am. Ha! Oh, that wasn't enough. I thought that was gonna be the coolest final hit ever. That just said, it said Health Charm rank 3, and then Life Absorb rank 2, and Shield Absorb rank 1. There's Shield Absorb too? Damn. Well, progress was made. Neato. Let's look around here a little bit. Shield Absorb, to regain 10% of your max shield every time you kill an enemy, yes? Oh, it increases your shield downtime by 1 second. That sucks. That basically relies on the idea that you're just such a blender that you're constantly regenerating from sheer like shield absorption. Like good for blendering mobs, not good for fighting bosses, obviously. So this is basically like, hey, just give up on health elixirs forever, but hey, 2% max health every time you kill an enemy. That means that that means killing 10 enemies instead of being worth 10% of your health bar is worth 20%. Like, that actually kind of adds up pretty quickly. Health Charm. Monsters have an 8% chance to convert their shards into a health elixir, but they drop 25% fewer shards. So that's purple now. It's rank 3. Let's see, I think I'm probably going to go with the Life Absorb. What else was I using before? Golden Charm, 30% more shards. Yeah. I mean, the goal is to... What I want is Golden Charm rank 3, because yeah, the goal is to drop as many shards as fast as possible and have these big profitable runs that help me beat the game more quickly and progress the tree more quickly. Because the secret here is that we're learning that the real progress in this game is this tree. Not the map exploration, but the tree itself. So you need the shards to progress this tree, and then this is what secretly determines in the background what you can and can't accomplish. And then you can just go beat whatever levels because you have the experience required. The healing from each elixir. I need that now. The elixirs are so crap now, they don't even do a third of my health. Where am I right now? I'm a way to faster generate. I need everything. That's the problem, is that everything's great in this game, so I need all of them all the time. That's bonus max energy. I should probably follow up on any of the previous tree stuff I haven't gotten to yet. That's more luck and healing proficiency. There we go. So now we heal 300 with our healing. That's good. That is good. Let's get this bonus. Now I've got a 4th energy pip, finally. Waited too long for that. Beat 2 of the bosses already. I'm iffy on ammo. When I think about all the different upgrades I can get, I think ammo is one of the ones that rank a little lower. I use it less often. All things considered, there's just some really good options out there compared to it. We have the crit damage. That's maximum energy. I got the other one, so we can put that one off for now. Let's go towards this one. There we go. We have faster energy regeneration, and we have 2 per second now. So we want to go to this intersection for the ability for crits and also for the max energy. They're both worth grabbing. So the question is, do I want more armor or more cannon damage? I'm going to go for armor. There we go. Got us more luck. We're at 188% luck. We're at 780 health. That meter got long. Those upgrades really count now, don't they? Yeah, my melee damage bonuses give me +4 for each one. Each health upgrade I get gives me what? +20 health per point because of the percentage bonuses we have. I need more of those +33% bonuses, but I don't think they exist until I get more abilities. If they ever happen again, they're going to be in those lower chunks of the tree, I think. Gonna have to find my way to that one. I have a lot of the major ones now. That's good. If I'm ignoring the guns, how many are left? There's this guy, 1 more maximum energy, we want that. There's that guy, another max energy, right? Yeah, so those two are both hanging out nearby. This guy is crit damage, and this guy's crit damage? Yeah. I should probably get this one. I probably should have been putting points towards this one, actually, not the other one thing I just put points towards. It's fine, it's just a delay, ultimately. That's why I'm a little hasty about my decisions, is to not over-obsess, but... yeah, at this point I have the benefit of having a larger crit chance, about a 1 in 4. So if I can get a significant bonus to the crit damage, then that's a huge DPS increase. That's the way to go. But ultimately just buy everything. But now we have a shard to destroy. And that'll give me more experience. And another chunk of tree. Which I guess I could have also saved my experience for, too. There is no escape. Why you gotta be that way, game? Why can't we just agree that I deserve to succeed at things? I'm going into the lower area because I know where the furnace is there. It might be the only one. I actually don't know if there are other ones, but I haven't found one yet. And it makes no sense to look for the hypothetical possibility of another one for this shard when I could just go to the place I already know to go to. I figure next. I could go to the next zone, but I'll probably keep exploring the existing zone. Can't look at it from here right now. But I'll probably keep exploring that zone for a while because, just makes sense to do. There's bosses waiting for me somewhere. I've only killed one of them. I killed the main boss and I've killed one mini-boss, but there should be 2 more mini-bosses waiting for me somewhere. That is a scary long health bar now. Boink. Oh, look at their adorable, like, tiny drops of experience. Oh, jeez. Wow, everything just gets one shot here now. Yeah, come get me, see what happens. I can't look at that guy without seeing Master Chief. What did I get? Let's go back. I thought I saw something that seemed important. I saw a giant glowy thing. Was that just a particularly large experience drop? Or did I get like a... I don't know if I got a particularly large experience drop and that's just how it manifested, or if I got a new skill and then the game forgot to tell me. Or maybe that was the visual and element of getting this new tree thing. Oh! It just kind of gloms onto the side. Melee critical hits extend further and deal extra damage. Ooh. Dominion's Curse. Kurohal's Milar is well known for his brutality. Terminate with extreme prejudice. Valkyrie database. And I can just barely afford it, which is nice. Critical hits extend further and deal extra damage. That's a good... That's incentive to get freaking... more crits. More crit damage and stuff then. So apparently whenever I trigger a crit, my attack is going to, like, create a bigger attack or something while dealing bonus damage. Alright, we're on par. How do I get a higher freaking version of the golden charm? That's what I need. Oh well. Alright, let's go back to the left. I think the general structure is that every zone has one major boss, 3 mini-bosses, and I've fought 1 so far, so there's 2 more pieces of an Elder Shard waiting for me, which culminate in a new skill, but also while I'm here, it's an excuse to get some leveling done while I explore and find new things, hopefully. And maybe find a few more of those gauntlet rooms where you attack the weird treasure and it gives you a charm at the end, because dang it, I need the next gold charm, gimme. That's probably why things are going smoother now, is I have the bonus 30% drop rate. That's probably not hurting. So going after any amount of luck I can, and the drop rate charms is probably helping nicely at me being able to progress at a decent pace. It's the opposite of the beginning of the playthrough, where I was actually sacrificing some shard drops for the sake of getting more healing. So that's where I haven't been yet. That too. And that's an ability gate, which I probably have now. I've also never been down there yet. So yeah, let's poke around in all the different corners I haven't explored yet, because 2 of those corners probably have bosses. Ow. That was the wrong way to go, and now I'm hurting myself. That was the wrong time to check the map. Whoops. It's like, oh yeah, well I'm falling down here, that's a second of idle time. I'll just check the map real quick to orient myself, and instead I'm taking chip damage. That I thankfully heal twice as fast now. Whoa, that was a crit. I did a crit against the... Yep, there's a crit again. So my crits explode. Like a fiery explosion. Wow. That'll be dangerous to them. That over there is a gate I haven't done to either, and so is the one above me. Let's just remove all of the golden locks from the map. Yeah. Thank you. That'll be a dead end because where I've been before, but it opens up that possibility at least. Hey there. You don't literally die in 1 hit, although I think you will if I crit you. With my crit chance, that's a really frequent explosion, actually. Holy crap. That'll be a very noticeable bit of progress for me. It's really weird how you can crit loot items, though. didn't even think about how crits were handled in this game. I assumed that crits were just, you know, every time you hit a guy, there's a dice roll chance of them taking bonus damage, but no. It's every time you attack, there's a dice roll chance of you dealing bonus damage, and that's universal to everyone you're hitting, because the attack itself is just an alternate version of the attack called a crit, essentially. Which now causes a fire explosion to make it really obvious what's happening, when previously I didn't really have a way of knowing beyond the number. Now it's unlocked, game. See, now you're correct when you say it's unlocked. Before you weren't. Because it wasn't unlocked. And you were lying to me. Huh. Now I remember this room. There we go. That was possible. I wasn't sure if it was possible, but it was super possible. The tunnels. Endless hordes again? Dang it. Well, I can probably take you guys, but dang. Let's see what kind of treasure's waiting here, I guess. Those crit explosions are great. Ah! Oh, I hit the projectile. That's bad. And that's not a secret. Secret down here? Doesn't look good. Nope. Not there either. The map icons got so irregular once we got to this zone. As the map tries to explain how the layout's connected to each other. In particular, it has a really arbitrary idea of what constitutes a room versus what doesn't. Oh, wait for the projectiles. There we go. Howdy, folks. Y'all exploding? That guy's just freaking out down there because he can't get through the hallway. It's like he's too tall for the hallway, so he's just glitching and losing his mind. It's great. What's up here? Oop, that was a trap. That one was just a straight up trap. Like, you know that pottery you like to break? I'm gonna hide under it. You'll never suspect a thing except for all the suspecting you're gonna be doing. Secret? No? Oh. These are all dead ends. I actually don't know. Do endless horde zones hide anything from you? Like, is there a destination to be achieved beyond them, or are they literally always just a dead end where you can grind? Because that would make sense. Because those zones, that kind of zone would have a place in this kind of game, where grinding is obviously kind of key. But it says it's attached to another zone. Oh yeah, up here this is still a blip I've not found. Oh, that's where the glitchy guy was, right. There we go. Aha! Oh. Definitely feels good to have access to those now. Ow. Oh, it's one of you guys. It's Nemesis rank 1, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's, the equivalent of Iron Maiden, or Thorns, as some games call it. The skills that make it so that you reflect damage, that might be it. Or maybe it increases the chance of spawning the super elite enemy, because there's clearly like an extra level of enemy that's elite. It's the one that they call Lith, because Dia is the like bonus, slightly harder enemy that shows up halfway through, that's like the tier 2 enemies, that's just part of the normal progression. But then there's the Lith, and the Lith seems to be an enemy that would be like it's like a special elite. It only shows up once at a time, and it's either during a special event or it's just a special, like, really rare occurrence. Like, RNG does allow for it to happen, but only rarely. Like, maybe once per run or even less than that. So maybe Nemesis makes them spawn more often? Uh-oh, that's a dead end. Alright, well, we gotta fight here for a bit. That That explosion crit is a serious boost to DPS. That's a big deal. Not only is my crit chance getting high, not only is the crit itself a bunch of bonus damage, but now it's an explosion that hits everybody nearby for hundreds of damage. I'm seeing numbers that look like the number like 500 and stuff. Stuff's just melting now. Bye-bye. Trying to clear out all the enemies because there's I want to be able to just feel like I picked up all the loot because there's so much experience on the floor, but they keep showing up before I can finish them off. I know it's the endless horde zone, but they've clearly not attacked me for long stretches of time, so I'm waiting for one of those to happen, but maybe it won't. Maybe it's endless hordes in very specific chunks of rooms and not in other chunks of rooms. Although I gotta say, the fact that they're all this enemy repeating makes this a very... This is like the most mindless grinding zone ever. I could like listen to a podcast or an audiobook and just like mash the X button while standing right here. And I could probably do this indefinitely because there's no cultist, there's no crawler, there's no screamer. No, wait, these are called crawlers. There's no, I don't know, the hunchback guy. The guy that looks like like in the evil Cthulhu version of the protagonist of Dark Crystal. Or, I mean, not the protagonist, but the good faction. Like those guys, the hunchbacks, aren't here to teleport around and cause bonus damage. There's no AoE happening on me. There's no walls showing up or weird surprises. There's no projectiles attacking me. It's just these really crappy melee attackers that mostly get, like, their only way of attacking you is to jump at you, and that jump gets deflected by you just hitting them a lot. So the attacks deflect them. And because they're attacking you in mobs, it's just a constant AoE, like, where that wipes them out. It's like, I am just... Wow. I could just hang out here, like, indefinitely, it looks like, and just keep doing this. Jesus. I'm not even... I wasn't even intending for this. I just wanted them to back off for a second. Like, just a moment of quiet, so I could, do that quick platforming I need to leave this room. So if I go over to here, do you guys stop? Not entirely. Weird. Really, it seemed like they really just stopped fighting me, and now it seems like they are. Always. I have to leave. They're never gonna let me leave. I can't leave on my terms. It's never gonna happen. Bye. Bye-bye. Ow. Rude. Rude. Oh, that was a bad call. Why did I do that? I forgot about the gate that I had to go through to get here being, like, the worst thing. Can you guys calm down? I left your zone. There we go. Need those. How we doing? Could go to a few places, but this was what I had in mind for now. Let's go ahead and warp back. I can start a new expedition probably next episode to find the next place. And this gives me a chance to find out what Nemesis is, because that'll be curious. Let's see here. Nemesis. Advantage. Bosses, mini-bosses, and lith enemies drop 50% more shards. Disadvantage. They're 40% stronger. Oh. Not what I anticipated, but equal and close in idea, at least. Okay, so yeah. That's a hell of a risk reward. You get a significant chunk of bonus shards, but all of those enemies are significantly harder, and they're the hardest things in the game already, so wow. I don't really see myself ever using something like that. It's just not that hard to grind an equivalent amount of shards. Look what I did a second ago, like I was just in a mindless grind zone against the easiest enemy in the game. So, that's pretty unnecessary. Do want Golden Charm rank 3 though, if you guys could just like stop being so freaking Scroogey with your resources and give me that. Let's see, fastest way, do I want to take health or luck? Definitely tempted by luck. Super tempted by luck at all times. Let's go down luck. No. Next time. Next time. 3100. I'll have that for sure from the next run, so let's start buying other things on the way to other stuff. More luck. Hooray! 198% luck. So much luck. Alright, next time.